and it was quite a cool application to work on. Essentially, it was a way for the merch team to centralize a lot of their data and automated tasks, things like categorization and things like that. From a front end perspective, we worked in a team of around, I think it was like 3 front end developers, and I would say maybe like 6 or 7 back end developers, a scrum master, and all those kind of things.
Yeah.
We didn't actually work directly with any data engineers in the team. However, the back end team worked closely with the data engineers and the SQL developers. And at JD, it was probably the biggest team in the tech department was the SQL engineers and the data engineers. There was tons, but we didn't work directly with them, especially with me only working really on the front end of that system.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was a really, really interesting and good first project to get thrown into.
Yeah, I suppose that a project like that gives you quite a lot of touch time on various different areas.
Yeah.
Thinking like, so the front end, what was that, web-based?
Yeah, it was built in React.
Right.
Front end.
Okay, so it wasn't like a desktop application.
No.
So yeah, well, I suppose with the project that you had, you get the exposure with the front end development, how that works with the APIs, but then also with there being 3 teams together. I know you said you didn't talk to the data engineers much, but the fact that flow of information, that collaboration between teams is there, I suppose, does get you touch time on various different areas.
Yeah, so I definitely picked up on a lot of things that I didn't know anything about at the time, just being in the stand-ups and listening to the back-end engineers. Probably things that you'll know a lot more about, things like Kafka, Elasticsearch, and all these different things that they would discuss, because their API that they was building was passing a lot of data and dealing with millions of different bits of data. So yeah, even just being in the stand-up, this was before working on the back end in a production environment as well. I picked up on a lot of things, even just if I'm listening, and things that they were talking about in the daily stand-ups and the retros and things like that. So yeah, it was really interesting and eye-opening, and a really good first major project.
So you mentioned Apache Kafka there.